Wanna See a Dead Rat? Story 5, Innocence and Experience. To recap, in November 1969, I set sail on a pleasure cruise. That is, I hop a Greyhound bus to visit my high school friend, Ron Beaumont, now a student at the University of Illinois Champaign. He's got tickets to a Rolling Stones concert. I never make it to the concert. As a rule, if you're going to take a trip, know your destination and how to get back home. Let me go back a few years. In 1965, I am 15 and I fall in love with the 60s and with Ron Beaumont. Ron is beautiful, a year older and slightly taller than I, with fine features and dark brown silken shoulder-length hair, of which he is very proud, and a bit preeny. He is slim, supple, and casual in blue jeans, t-shirts, and sneakers. In truth, he is mildly, alluringly feminine. Ron also loves the 60s, and the 60s love us. We have a menage a trois, if only, maybe sadly, romantically. We're there in 1965 when Donovan performs in the perfect acoustics of the Auditorium Theater. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind. We shoot pool and play basketball, go in search of the best garlic bread in Chicago, Miller's Pub on Wabash. We talk late into the night listening to Mahler and Stravinsky. We share a love of literature, particularly D.H. Lawrence. God is only a great imaginative experience. And William Blake. To see the world in a grain of sand and to see heaven in a wildflower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hands and eternity in an hour. We're also there in 1967 when the Who smashed their guitars and amps at a dance club in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, that is. And in 1968 when Burton and Taylor play Hamlet live screen from Broadway at the Chicago Theater. We're there. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. And we share our early drug experiences, amphetamines for clubs on Friday nights, marijuana on Saturday mornings while listening to Thelonious Monk, and watching Roadrunner cartoons, TV volume off, amazed at the constant depictions of death. Wiley, wise up, you're a tune, man. Learn the physics of your world. Newton's first law. An anvil in motion will remain in motion until it comes to a rest on your head. The inevitable death and rebirth. Oh, Wiley, right. Perfect. Yes. Please take the super speed vitamins and the triple strength fortified leg musculators. What could possibly go wrong with that? Will you never learn? Fuck with nature and nature will fuck with you. When I visit him in 1969, Ron has become an acolyte of the LSD culture, maintaining that it brings enlightenment without the lifetimes of onerous meditation. So when he asks, Paul, LSD tonight? I am 19, an acid virgin, and as I have said, adventurous. So I enthusiastically reply, fortified leg musculators? What could possibly go wrong with that? Let's do it. We drop, leave his apartment, and head for an art exhibit. I arrive someplace, sometime where there is no place and no time. I try to give the ticket seller all the money I have, laughing. You know it's not real, man. Duality dissolves. In, out. Isn't everything in and out of something, everything else? And up, down? Male, female. Spirit has no gender. I become one with the one that has no other. Pure energy and universal light. I know that the illusions of repetitive birth, suffering, death, birth, and suffering will end only with the death of the one, and now I am part of that one. Without fear, I step into the path of a bus. Ron intervenes. I am probably freaking him out a bit. From the perspective of reality, I am psychotic. And I am trying to hold it all together, adrift in a vortex of I don't know where or when or what. I don't make it to the Stones concert that night. Ron and I talk about this later. He reasons that I probably had a double hit of orange sunshine, in that the half of the blotter paper he took had little effect on him. Maybe I allow, but it seems to me that the door is either open or it isn't. He also reasoned that raised Catholic and on the stories of martyrs full of guilt and a sense of responsibility for all, I was philosophically more disposed to have a spiritual, if unmanageable, experience. Maybe. We drift apart. Ron continues to use LSD regularly and moves to Big Sur. My journey continues, as do the rules of physical existence. I head for the safety of home port, the place where when you gotta go there, they will take you in, where the Iron Man still takes care of business, and where cold is still cold.